Smith rod holders are the best rod holders on the planet. I'm Mike Smedley, tournament team captain, Team Old School. I'm going to take a minute and show you our spread here, how we set up to get to maximize our presentation for striped bass using our rod holders. We use our mid-mount rod holders by Smith. We use the adjustable and we use the end mount. On the rail, we'll just use the adjustable and the mid-mounts. We come all the way down the rail, spreading our rods out so we can cast way off the front of the boat and keep our rod aimed out there, and we use the adjustables for that. In the middle, we use the mid-mounts. Towards the back of the boat, we'll use adjustables again. And what we'll do is we'll crank them down at about 75%. We don't wrench them all the way down because we like to adjust them for different types of fishing. We'll do several different types of fishing depending on where we are, freshwater, saltwater, north or south. So we'll crank them down about 75%. If I want to angle it up for chunk fishing, I can just crank it up. If I want to put it back down for trolling, I can put it down. If I want them perfectly flat or almost touching with the rod tip, I can do that no problem. The way these are designed with the great gimbal mount at the end here, they'll grab the butt of the rod, and we will never ever lose a rod ever out of these rod holders. We'll even put them in the rod holders when we're running. I mean, we'll be on plane going through rough water with rods, $600-700 combos in these rod holders, and they're not coming out. These are the stainless versions here. This is what we use. Oh, I mean, you can just see how strong these rod holders are. People look at the boat and say, why have rod holders all over the boat? You really fish with 24 rods? No, we don't fish with 24 rods, but we fish many different kinds of fishing. So if we want to change our presentation anytime we can, if we're casting out without any weight at all, you may cast out here and think this rod holder is perfect. Current has moved it over. Now we need to pick it, move it over a rod holder. This way we're ready for anything that Mother Nature may throw at us with current, water, depth, anything. We're ready to go. We're completely set up and ready to rock with Smith. We'll have rods 3 different places on our boat, either on the rail when we're fishing or over here on our leaning post, or anywhere with our rocket launcher set up, depending on if we're going to ride on the water. Riding on a highway, we'll keep our rods back here, and we use our Smith rod holders back here as well. We can put them in any combination we want, and you can see how many rods we can keep back here. And this is for riding on the highway from spot to spot. Alright, this is the third spot on the boat where we'll keep our rods. This is when we're on the water, running from spot to spot. Here we have the end mount rod holder. You can see here this does not protrude down off our Smith T-top. If you're a tall person, it might whack your head. And you want the rods higher up out of the way if you're going to present from your T-top. These rod holders here will get you the most height. Here we combine the two. We went mid-mount and end mount to give a nice look here, and it keeps our reels from hitting each other even though we have them so close together, to maximize our amount of rods we can put on top of our Smith top. Not only does Smith make the best rod holders in the world, but they make the best adjustable T-top in the world. What's good about this T-top, other than being adjustable, it's stainless steel. It's the only good stainless steel T-top I've ever seen. Why is that better? Well, we can use rails here that are half the size of aluminum because they're a lot stronger than aluminum. That translates to more room walking around the top. We can run up and down, fish on up front, fish up in the back, or running around this thing without ever bumping it. It's adjustable here from the width. It can go from a console, from a 16-foot boat up to a 24, 25, 26-foot boat. There's even some 30-foot boats that use this top. The foot on the bottom is chamfered in a ball and socket. So if you can tilt the top of the T-top in to maximize the clearance here, the foot's not sticking up off the ground. It's laying perfectly flat. Also, with just 2 nuts here, Allen nuts, you can take them out and lay the whole T-top down. If you have to go under a bridge, or if you're in a trailer, you want to take it off, you can take it off. It's fully adjustable. It takes maybe an hour or 2 to install the whole thing. We are all over the country with this thing. We have radomes up top. We have rod holders in the back. We have electronics box. We have radios hanging from this thing. We're all over the highways. We even trailed it through Manhattan one time. This thing is going to last forever. It'll outlast this boat for sure.